I'm Bobby.
I'm Nathan.
And get your holiday spirits ready.
Because this could be a podcast.
I'd prefer a real woman. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
You say that now. Oh, no, where's the thing? Yeah. God. Women, am I right?
No, you're wrong, Bobby.
We know chicks. That's totally a thing. Hey, so we went to Paul McCartney, and Cole's doing better with women post Paul McCartney. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I don't think he's a changed man, but certainly he does have a little bit lighter in his step. I don't know if that's
I think he is a changed man.
I'm still experiencing the concert high.
Good for you.
As we referenced, yeah.
Good for you. Mine worn off immediately.
And it might have been a little bit of a Josh Bushy high. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Josh Bushy. Yes, he joined us last minute. Which was great.
We kidnapped him is what basically what it was.
Practically kidnapped. Yeah, we guilted him into coming because he could not get a hold of his wife to say, hey, I'm heading out of town, babe. Sorry.
So the story is we stopped halfway to go get some lunch and stuff like that because Cole doesn't like to be in the car for more than an hour and a half without stopping.
It's like a dog.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, it's like he's like a dog. But it turned out it was very beneficial, actually, because then we thought, oh, well, Josh Bushy lives not too far from here.
Right down the road.
We should see what he's up to. And so you sent him a text. This is all you, actually.
This is all me.
I mean, you were the point person. You were the one that
guilted him into
guilted him into going. And so we ended up finding 2 tickets. We had 2 tickets that were in the same section that we were just 2 rows ahead. And so we were able to sell the other ticket, and Bushy, we were able to all sit in a line together.
It was very nice. Just 4 dudes just hanging out. There was a point there when, Paul was talking about, 4 mop top lads. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? We're kind of our own 4 mop top lads right here. that was the only point where I got
the most emotional Nathan got.
Somewhat sentimental. I'm like, I'm going to take a picture of me in this moment. Just enjoying the company of the bros.
And he just took a selfie of himself.
It was just me, just grinning ear to ear. Just can you believe it? This is nuts.
I have empathy. That's what I have to tell myself.
No, it was nice. It was a nice. No, it wasn't a weekend, but it felt like a weekend. It was smack dab in the middle of the week.
Yeah, nice Tuesday in Des Moines. And I know you guys. I already told you this story, and I told to other people who have had the appropriate reaction. But
yeah.
So we have these 4 tickets, and we've done all this moving and shaking,
finagling. Yeah,
the 2 people that had the seats that we were sitting in, we traded them the other 2 tickets that we got.
Yeah,
closer to this, it's closer, and they said, well, we have actually, basically there was a free seat that someone was sitting in that we needed to renegotiate with, and the person that sat down. I was sitting right next to him. And so I said, hey, what's your name? He's like, Tim. I'm like, oh, Tim, first time seeing Paul? And he's like, yeah, first time. I'm like, oh, man, it's going to be great. We just let the thing lapse a little bit. And then I turned around and started talking to him again. He's like, Bobby Schramm, right? And I'm like, who the fuck?
No. No.
So it turns out it's a kid that I went to high school with.
Yes.
Who has lost most of his hair and now is wearing glasses. To my defense, he had no glasses and hair the last time I saw him 20 years ago.
But most importantly, this is a person you had beef with.
Most importantly, it is a person I had beef with. Exactly, Nathan.
High school beef is my favorite kind of beef.
It is. And when it...
Well, actually, it's Angus. Well, I take that back. It's probably, Japanese Wagyu. Actually, Omi beef is really, really good too. Really fatty. Because I went to Japan, guys.
Okay. Moving forward.
Yeah. So the beef that I had with this fella. Okay. So back in high school, I'll regale you with some high school drama that played out. Okay. Nathan.
Yes, I'm listening.
Are you there?
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm just gently setting my beer down so it doesn't clang.
And I'll try to do my best to tell this story well, okay?
Okay, good.
Because I know it's about people that you don't know nor care about and everything. But to me, it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's so I had a crush on a girl in high school, and I didn't have the balls to ask her out, all right? And so, but I sensed that she liked me, and I definitely liked her. And so homecoming was coming up. It was like a month and a half away, all right? And she suggests that maybe you should ask her friend. Like she was like, oh, you should ask this other person. And I'm like, because I didn't ask her. We were just kind of talking generally. And I'm like, oh, okay. If I ask her friend, then we'll all go together. Maybe something will happen.
Sure.
Something you can trade. In the course, so I asked the other girl out, all right? And then she said yes. So I was like, cool. And then within the course of that month, I got another girlfriend. I got a girlfriend. Like we ended up hooking up at this concert, and now I have a girlfriend. And she had a date to the homecoming. I had a date to homecoming.
Yes.
So we honored the dates.
Sure.
Okay. But we were
very
dating.
nice. Very good.
It was nice, and the girl that I took was very understanding. She was like, "Oh, that's cool. I get it."
Yeah.
Well, the date that my girlfriend had did not understand and was not happy, and that was the fella that I was sitting next to in Paul McCartney. So here we are. I mean, obviously,
That's a complicated situation.
It's a very
Because
complicated
guys can
situation.
be possessive for sure.
and exactly. Now, I didn't know that. I didn't know any of this information when we hooked up at the concert or anything like that. So, but this guy, he for the remainder of high school, fucking hated my guts.
Just hated you.
And rightfully so, because I stole his girl. And
Did you though?
not really.
No, not really.
She was just going to the dance with him.
Yeah.
And she wasn't like into him really. He was just the first one to ask and everything. So, but I'm pretty sure the dude took French for like 3 years just to be in the same class as my girlfriend. But
That's dedication.
It is dedication. And years after we
He
started,
put the
dating,
time in. He put the time in, and
he did.
Women
you
are
got-
not vending machines. You can't just put time tokens in.
Well, you
and
got
get.
You got to take
women.
charge of the situation. You can't just float around in the background for 3 years. That's
Right.
Yeah.
I
And
learned
that's-
that the hard
You
way.
got to take initiation, and that's what the thing. I didn't do that with the girl I had a crush on, and I ended up dating this girl for 5+ years.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it was long term.
First,
I mean, went deep into college
would
too.
would you say first love?
Oh yeah, first love for sure, absolutely.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, I mean it's nice. Have you ever been in love, Nathan?
Oh gosh, that's hard. You put me on the spot.
I did think I was thinking halfway through Paul McCartney, I was like, I wonder if he's thinking I could have sat anywhere. I could have,
Yeah.
like, because again, there was no malice in the moment,
Right.
But it was like I bet at one point in time he's like, this I have to sit next to this fucking guy the first time I'm seeing Paul McCartney. He steals my girl.
No,
20
I have
years
to
ago,
sit.
and
No,
now he's ruining Paul McCartney
sit
for
next
me.
to him for watching Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Because I mean, did we ever calculate like
17,000
17,000 people? Of the 17,000 people, that dude sat next to you, which is pretty wild.
And we had options to sit elsewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we had tickets. I could have sat, like he could have sat next to Cole,
Yeah,
and we never would have said a fucking word because I
Right.
wouldn't have been next to him
yeah.
because I
Which
was next.
which was supposed to happen.
Which was supposed to happen. I went the other way down the row, and
Yeah.
you guys went the long way, and we met in the middle.
Yeah, you thought old Georgia Pine.
So is this guy married?
Yeah, married with kids.
Okay.
he's fine.
You would think
But I'd
yeah.
like to think Cole a little bit that he was like.
That's not salt in the wound anymore. Like
I would
that's-
hope that you'd move past it.
It was just me. I thought about it during Paul McCartney. I was like, is this guy fucking hating this right now? Like, I bet. I mean, there's a non-zero chance.
Can you imagine anybody that you accidentally sat next to, Paul McCartney, ruining it for you though?
Oh yeah, I mean, you were one person away, so
No, I was gentle.
yeah, you got close to ruining stuff for Cole. You got close.
How close did I get to ruining Paul McCartney?
you
for
did kind of ruin Hey Jude for me.
You ruined the entire song of "Hey Jude" for Cole. The entire song.
No,
Not the entire song, just the
You can't listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
you're not. I can't even do it right.
Oh no, because I was harmonizing and I went low. That's what it was.
And then like
Well, we were all feeling good by that time.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
was.
I mean,
I don't know how many beers deep at that point, but
and then you
enough.
did the Jude, hey Jude, that line, and you just screamed it right in my ear to the point where I couldn't hear Paul McCartney actually. And you did it on the wrong time at another point, so you did it twice.
It would have
jumped the
been
gun.
it would have been in the right time on the album. It was the right time on the album, but
I'm not saying there wasn't sing along, but Nathan had the karaoke beast come out. That's what really what happened.
Karaoke Beast, I love that movie.
You would make that movie.
You want to talk about a bad B movie? It's like a guy
Karaoke
like
Beast.
who just becomes a werewolf while singing. It's more. I take it back. It's Teen Wolf. It's Teen Wolf, but with karaoke.
Yeah, I don't know why karaoke's necessary other than it's in the title. But
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, listen. It's Teen Wolf, except for it's karaoke. That's exactly what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all pretty drunk at that point.
Yeah.
Well, we were having a good time.
Yeah, no, listen, especially like the beers that they were selling there inside the old Casey's Arena were 24-ounce fucking beers. So it's like All right, I guess I'm drinking these.
I drank like 3 or 4 of them while we were there, not to mention all the alcohol beforehand.
The pregame. And Cole, you got to see Vacation Nathan. This is a rare Nathan. I've only seen it twice, and I didn't realize I saw Vacation Nathan the first time. So Vacation Nathan has this. You are like a man on a mission to just go on to not the next thing necessarily, but you are just all about the good time.
Hey, that's me in general.
No.
That's me.
Cole, can you back me up on this? Was there a difference?
Do you remember what I said to you when we were in the car the next morning? I'm like, nah, Nathan was standing up for himself. I didn't like that.
Yeah, there's a level of confidence that goes above braggadocious.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're a man on a mission. Like,
hey,
we had
listen.
some missions.
You were fun. We had fun.
We had fun. I mean, just like walking or what?
We had a couple missions getting Bushy. Like, I think that's what really kicked it off. Is once you realized Josh Bushy was in the mix.
Well, he was in play.
You were in play. It was like Kevin Costner's character in Draft Day. It was like the entirety of Nathan's persona was Kevin Costner's character from Draft Day.
Well, just let me work.
Just let me work.
Exactly. Okay? And you can fire me.
Trying to do my goddamn job here.
And that's what it was. It's like you had a job. I had a job of getting the tickets. And then Cole was there to facilitate and drive.
Yeah.
We really came together.
It was dare I say dream team.
Our friend Josh Bushy had to drive home the next day, by the way.
But that's a good dream team.
Yeah.
No, there was another time we had to divide and conquer when we got into the Airbnb. We had to get provisions because we knew late night we were going to want some more beers and some food and stuff like that. We didn't know what was available, and then we had to park the car, and we had to divide and conquer. I went and got the provisions. Bushy babysat Cole while he took him to a parking range.
Make sure you didn't get lost.
And make sure you didn't get lost in the big city.
Oh, that looks
Cole
pretty
in the
cool.
big city.
I mean, Cole would survive. I'm not saying he wouldn't survive, but
I mean, he spent
definitely
time
get
in
lost.
Chicago.
Guys,
so.
I lived in Chicago, okay?
You said it right. So,
I've never lived in Chicago.
have you ever had a desire to live in Chicago?
There's that really cool set of buildings in downtown. I'm trying to remember the RCA building. I think that's what they're called. Really like mid-century, modern, cool-looking.
Do you want to live there?
Yeah, I'd love to buy it. Like, I'd still love to buy like a studio there.
So this is on the table still.
It's still on the table. I mean,
Chicago specifically, not just any.
Yeah, well, no, this set of buildings. It's the two towers, guys. 2 towers that almost look like flying saucers. It's just north of the river, off the loop. Right next to the House of Blues, which is not a selling point for me. But
so why do you have a desire to live in?
Because it's a cool building. It's a cool building, and for Chicago, which I do spend some time in, and I would spend more time there if it didn't suck getting downtown and having to pay for a hotel and all those shenanigans. But
you like city life.
I wouldn't want to live there forever, but I could go there for 6 weekends a year for sure.
Oh, you want a timeshare?
Yeah, I'm just like,
you don't want to be immersed in the city.
I don't want to be totally immersed in the city because it's a large city, but having a place to just go rest your head.
I don't strike you as a city boy.
I'm a man of many hats. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, I think you could survive, but I don't think you'd enjoy it. That's.
No, I mean Chicago's not bad. I mean, like compared to
it is bad in a lot of ways.
Compared to like New York City or I don't know, bigger cities in the world. LA. I haven't really spent a lot of time in LA.
San Fran.
I haven't spent a lot of time.
LA, I think you could survive in. It's outside of, well, I mean the weather's nice, but
the weather,
I don't know. You don't like.
I don't need that sun. I don't need that sun in my life. You know what I mean? That's where Chicago comes in.
That's true. You can get away with winters in Chicago.
Chicago
is a reverse
is a lovely town. It's got a lot of amenities, a lot of things to do. And for the most part, I identify more with like Chicagoans as far as like their demeanor and behavior. Mm-hmm. It's still like Midwest-esque. It's its own thing. It's not like, hey, I'm an asshole because I'm an asshole. I mean, there's plenty of that, but that's just big city living. You know,
that is big city living.
You know.
Well, and my wife and I, we have a desire to live in New York City, the real city. Okay.
Not the second city.
Not the second city. No.
Yeah.
But I've never had a desire to live in Chicago. Like I've had opportunities and
Yeah.
thought I'm like, oh, okay, we could go and do this. This would be a thing. Especially you want a good Black Bloom story.
Oh, whew.
Coming in.
With a Black Bloom story. This is completely unheard of,
I
guys.
know, guys. Hold on. I should find a song for it.
Yeah.
But it was one of the cities that I was suggesting that we move to.
Sure.
To,
Big city.
Make it and everything
Yeah.
like that. Turns out Dubuque is actually pretty nice. Really close to a lot of different things.
Well, it's one of my favorite things about this town. It really, I mean, listen, you're hour and a half, and a half, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours from.
I mean, 5
hours
I mean,
from.
you can get five and a half.
I mean, listen, between
6 hours?
Minneapolis and St. Louis, woo, you know
Tulsa,
what I mean?
9 hours. Boom.
Tulsa, it's not. That's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
It really is.
15. Quick
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I'd rather live in Chicago than Minneapolis. How about that?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Minneapolis isn't even on the table. I'm a Vikings fan, and it's a hellscape down there. My God.
Yeah, it's a as far
I don't
as
like the layout of that city.
vibrancy of like downtown. Like
There's nothing.
There's nothing as compared to Chicago, which
They got something. I'll give you that.
there's stuff to do downtown Chicago.
Not around Soldier Field, but there is stuff to do around downtown.
Yeah. You just got to go up the road a bit.
Cole, do you have any desire to live in a major metropolitan area again?
No.
Oh, go on.
Chicago for 6 months was fine.
That was enough.
Yeah, day-to-day life. I mean,
What didn't you like about it?
Just shopping at Walgreens.
just getting around, like, grocery. I mean, I didn't have a car there, so
Yeah.
like actually going to a grocery store and taking the train back was a huge pain in the ass.
I feel like that's gotten better. I feel like I've seen more grocery stores and Target Pluses.
It's getting better all the time.
It's getting better all the time.
Couldn't get much worse.
Right. Well, yeah.
But just day-to-day life was just
Yeah.
everything's harder. I guess I don't know.
Well, that's what I mean. Iron sharpens iron.
You know,
City.
city living is just everything's harder.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more difficult to do anything.
So, you
And-
ever see yourself moving anywhere? Or are you Dubuque for life?
Oh, I would definitely move. It would be more of a Madison type city.
Oh, a shitty city.
I like Madison.
Yeah, I mean, just like mid-sized.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
more mid-sized.
Yeah.
College town.
Yeah. Hey, that's what another thing Dubuque's got going for it. It is a college town.
It's not in the
Not
traditional sense.
it doesn't mean that like the population
You
of the
go to
city
Ann
like
Arbor and you tell me.
quadruples during school season.
I mean,
but,
that's the definition of a college school.
But there's
or college town in mind.
there's plenty of colleges in town, and then it fluctuates a little bit and brings a certain vibrancy especially when you go downtown.
Well, no. When you go to Iowa City and there's 30,000 people in the town, and then school goes,
It's
now all
like
of a sudden
30,000 assholes.
now it's 60,000 people, in school. Like
Right.
that's the difference. And now you
Yes.
thoroughly enjoyed IowaIty when school was out. Like the
Yeah.
30,000 people, it's like that's perfect. This is great.
Yeah.
School gets in, you're like, get
he's
these
fine.
fucking people out of here.
And
It's not built for it.
It's amateur hour.
It's amateur hour.
It's amateur hour as well.
A bunch of fucking drunk frat boys wishing the Hawkeyes could win a football game or some shit. And
Yeah.
yeah, Cole's biggest regret is he didn't go to Iowa City. Right?
I would have had a great time.
I think you probably would have
you
had too
would-
good of a time, quite frankly.
I don't think you'd be here right now, honestly.
I did a lot of time in Iowa City, though.
I know,
was-
but you
yeah.
didn't go to school there.
I didn't go to
Remember,
school
I went
there.
to film school.
Well, I went to Kirkwood and Cedar Rapids, and I had only classes 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I would go down to Iowa City for the rest of the week for 4 days.
Brag much?
Jeez.
Well, here's the thing: is that Iowa City is not the infrastructure is not built for the population. It's much
Yeah,
like
sure.
Nashville's a better example.
Yeah.
Of a place because when we lived in Nashville,
My name's
after
Bobby.
Iowa City Film School and Black Plum. The infrastructure was not built for that amount of
Sure,
people.
right.
Like the physical roads, like the traffic would be insane because they're like, why we built this for like 30,000 people? Now there's
Yeah.
100,000, and it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
I've
that was very frustrating.
Truly been. I've driven through Nashville, and that was probably the most harrowing. Like it was a big family road trip heading on down south to Florida. That was probably the most harrowing time driving. Was driving through like 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Nashville,
Good.
and just the amount of just like everybody knows the assholes who are just like, I'm gonna go 80 miles an hour no matter what, and I'm gonna weave between 5 lanes of traffic, zip, 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 and it's like, God, what an asshole. And then it's like, and then there's another one, and then another one, and another one. I'm like, guys, it's raining, and wait, just calm the fuck down.
Calm down.
Just calm down.
Well, they got a Fast and Furious car, and they want to show it off.
Yeah.
I'm not defending them. I agree with you that they're
Yeah,
awful.
shitty Civics. I don't.
Souped up Civics.
Not really. Just because you got a loud muffler doesn't mean it's souped up, guys.
It is. Well, let's go to the real authority here. Cole, is it a souped up Civic if it just sounds loud?
Family.
No, it could just be a shitty muffler.
But no,
could
not
just
a
be
doubt though that they
Yeah.
saw all the Fast and Furious movies.
I don't know. That's a commitment.
Well, what else are they going to do?
What else are you gonna
Drive
do?
80 on the highway and
Yeah,
pass
just
people?
drive
being
like an
put in black
asshole?
traffic? Yeah.
Oh, that just drives me nuts.
It's a tough infrastructure in
Yeah.
Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
But we lived there. It was, but again, like, that's where I think, like, the specific area that you're talking about in Chicago, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a really neighborhood vibe. Like, I feel that you need a neighborhood. Like, we were in a neighborhood in Nashville. It was,
Yeah.
like, we could
Yeah.
go downtown,
Right.
but we had a nice little.
I bet
homey
those. I
neighborhood.
bet those two buildings are their own little neighborhood. It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, that's what. Yeah, apartment complexes or
Yeah.
condos and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I mean, but that's a different world. I don't know.
Like I said, this would be a vacation home. It's more vacation apartment rather than. Yeah, except for I'd own it outright because, like, literally, they're going for like 150 grand, and yeah, it's like 700,
well made.
700 square feet and everything. It's they're not huge, but
Do you have a desire to go to Nashville?
I'd go to Nashville. I don't have not like a burning urge to go to Nashville, but
I think
Cole,
Cole-
I would say the same thing.
He's
about,
much more of an Orlando guy. So
He is an Orlando guy, but I would say
Yeah.
that Nashville, downtown Broadway, Second Ave, that's
Yeah.
pretty much that's like Disney World for adults.
As my wife went to Nashville with her sisters this summer, and it was complicated by Bonnaroo getting rained out.
yes, the
So
cancellation.
so she sent me a couple of pictures of her like down on Broadway, and I'm like, oh fuck no. I don't want to be surrounded by that many drunk morons. That's why I don't go to Iowa City.
Well, I'm not saying there's not parallels.
those are my people. So
Yeah.
you just need to calm the fuck down.
There's a couple things going on here. So I think we should take a
Yeah.
trip to Nashville.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm down for that.
All right. I
Yeah.
think we should do that for the podcast. I
Yeah.
think
Can we
this-
go to Pigeon Forge and go to Dollywood?
That's a bit a ways away. Okay.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, and we went to Dollywood.
I've been there and I don't want to go back. So
Did Dollywood?
You went to Dollywood too?
not Dollywood, but
Pigeon Forge?
Pigeon Forge. Yeah.
Oh, Dollywood's fun, but that's a different experience. It's
Yeah,
a different
that's
trip.
a whole thing. I'll, like something about Pigeon Forge area, like talk
It's
about
kitschy.
kitschy tourist trappy stuff. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't mind experiencing that before.
Everything's a souvenir store. Yeah.
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 Yeah, but but if we go to Nashville,
Yes.
okay, and because I've taken a couple tour groups through Nashville. I've taken my
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
my in-laws, and then the sibling in-laws. We went down to a trip, and
Sibling in-laws.
well, we took my wife's parents.
Parents, yes.
They came down and visited us
Yes.
with two of her siblings, and
Okay.
then a separate trip. All the other siblings and their wives.
Okay.
We went to Nashville. And
Still all in-laws.
it's all in-laws. It was
Yeah.
just different sets of in-laws.
Yeah.
Does that
Okay.
make sense?
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I can show you the ins and outs.
You can be the Sherpa if you wanted to.
Correct.
I don't know if I need a Sherpa.
But you
ever.
do if you don't want to pay $15 for a beer.
Oh,
Okay?
listen. Yeah,
That's what you need.
Yeah, that was my wife's biggest problem was she's like all the cocktails were god fucking awful.
They're fucking. You can order a $15 Bud Light.
Yeah, and she's like the one
And it's
the-
warm.
The place in the hotel, like the bar, like rooftop hotel bar with the pool,
Mm-hmm.
that place was great. I mean, drinks are still expensive, but they are actually like competently made. She's like she's like I ended up drinking beer
Yeah,
because it was
that's
just
easy. Yep.
that was just the the best way I knew exactly what I was getting, and it wasn't some kind of garbage crapshoot.
Yeah, and that's why you need a Sherpa because you're gonna get trapped.
What's off season for Nashville?
Summer, I would say summertime. Like,
Well, as long as Bonnaroo doesn't get rained out.
yeah, when Bonnaroo gets rained out and 100,000 people
Just dump onto Broadway.
onto what's already happening in
Yeah.
Nashville,
Yeah.
that can be a shit show for damn sure.
I'm just like, it's like our good friend, or not necessarily our acquaintance. Steve. Steve H, if that helps. Anyhow, just like I don't go out on New Year's Eve. I don't go out on St. Patrick's Day. It's amateur night. I don't want to be surrounded by that many drunken idiots who don't know what's going on. I'm a seasoned professional who knows how to drink and have fun and not become a giant ass.
Yeah.
And that's not what's happening on those nights.
I'm telling you, there are pros out there. And Cole, you're a pro. I'm a pro. Nathan, you're a pro. When you're
Hey,
on
listen.
vacation, Nathan,
Yeah.
You're there, buddy.
Hey, I'm ready to have a good time.
Yeah.
You
So
know, I'm
we're all
ready to
pros.
de-escalate if I say something stupid and, scuff somebody's
Thing
guy's
is,
shoes.
do we have your back if you get yourself into trouble?
I'm a 42-year-old man. I've never been into a bar fight in my life,
Wait till we go to Nashville.
and I think I can hold on to that record. I really do.
Would you get into if someone wronged you at a bar? Let's say they threw the first punch. Do you have all the legal standing to defend
Oh
yourself?
yeah. Listen, I've got my duck move elbow done.
What if they grab your wife's ass?
Duck move elbow. Well, it's
Nah, he's cool.
No, it's more like, no, you go over there. I'll be over here. You stay over there. I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
And if he's got a problem with that,
What if your wife went to homecoming with another man?
my wife did go to homecoming with another man just because I didn't go to that high school.
And you didn't know her at
Yeah,
the
I
time?
didn't know her at the time.
Okay, so it's nothing personal.
It's nothing personal. Yeah, I mean, listen.
Well, no. This is a great comp. This is a way for you to understand my story of Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
So, I know.
Yes,
Your
my wife's ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend, who
Yes.
was a friend of mine. He wasn't in Black Bloom, but I did play in a band with him.
Yes,
All right.
mechanic.
And he
No, that was the completely misadventures of Ed Grimley. That was the band.
He manages to work in Blackwood.
All the time, buddy. We're not dead. We're not dead.
Well,
But imagine,
Yes.
imagine
yeah.
Mr.
Yes, yes,
Joe.
yes,
We can call him Joe.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Imagine him sitting next to you during Paul McCartney. How would you feel?
I would it ruin it?
It wouldn't enhance it. That
It
we
would.
know
It would.
that.
It would taint it. I don't know if it would ruin it. How about that?
But of course, you'd have niceties. You'd
Yeah,
have, you'd have
listen.
them back and forth.
No,
But you'd have the same thought that I had, right?
Yeah.
Where it'd be like, I bet I'm ruining this for him, or he'd have that of you.
yeah, maybe.
You see
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying,
Oh
though?
no, yeah, of course, yeah.
But dude, you won, so you shouldn't have a
Yeah,
problem.
I don't have a
That's,
Did he?
Did he?
Ow.
Well, Joe's twice divorced, or once divorced, so he's on his second marriage. So
I think. Oh, he might have been twice divorced. I don't know.
No.
My wife only uses him for instrument repairs, so that's
Yeah,
the only
no,
thing.
and he's still a good friend of mine, and I wouldn't have a problem if he sat next to me at Paul McCartney, but that's the
Yeah.
I'm glad that came
Yeah,
up because
good.
now you understand what I was
Yeah,
going
well,
through.
no, like I understand your issue.
All right, so back to our Nashville trip.
Yeah,
here. Because the other thing
Nashville
that's
trip. Okay, we're just taking trips, boys.
we're just taking that's all.
This
the
is all
podcast
vacation podcast from now on. By
Vacation, Nathan. Well, I think we can find Babs in Nashville for Cole. I think we can find him or her or
Southern,
him if that's what you want.
a Southern Belle.
the way.
No.
No,
They're
she's
all bedazzled Midwesterners.
yeah, she's
but
gonna be from Ann Arbor. Yeah,
Like, does she own a ranch? Because
She
No.
wants to.
she wants to be a horse person, but she understands how prohibitively expensive.
so
it
I
is.
have a problem with that.
Horse people.
Horse women,
Horsewomen, yeah, they are a crazy lot. Those horse-
and I know you have some experience in this, Bob.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have.
We'll just leave it at that.
We'll just leave it at that.
Leave the mystery alive. It's fine.
But like,
Bobby's gonna.
it could
My
be.
crazy biological mother. Is that what you're getting? at?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bankrupting my father.
So I go on these dates.
yeah.
I
Horse.
go on
Now
these
let's talk
dating.
about my parents' divorce real quick.
Real quick, can we just dive into your childhood trauma if we can, real quick?
Yeah, my biological
No,
mom picked
so-
up my dad.
It's crazy how many. I mean, we live in the Midwest, whatever. But it's crazy how many girls that's their entire personality.
Yeah.
I go on these dating sites, and sometimes they'll be very attractive women. I'm like, nope, fuck this.
Too rich for my blood, says
I
Cole
am
Gibbs.
out.
Not rich enough, actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
That's If my dad were here right now, he'd sit you down and warn you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't. No.
Take it from
No,
me. You don't want to do.
And then also women that are overly enthusiastic about hiking.
Well, yeah, you've already been there.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Well, it's just their entire personality.
I don't know
And
these
there was
women.
like a bunch of when I lived in Vermont, a bunch of girls that's all they did was go on hikes and take pictures and post how cool they were because they go.
You'll
on all
have
this,
that in Vermont. You're not gonna find that a lot in Dubuque.
no.
Oh, there's a lot of hiking gals in old Dubuque.
That's most.
Hiking chicks.
I would
Patagonia cheek.
I would say about 80% of the girls on the not Tinder. Tinder's
Tinder's kind of a dead.
trashy-ish, more trashy. But
I'm
if you
being on the dating apps here.
I like my dating apps a little on the trashy side.
but
I
if you
thought
go
that's all
on
it was.
if you go on Hinge, which is the nice one,
That's the nice one.
Hinge is who comes up with these names?
I like how
I
he's
don't
on.
know.
I like how he's on both.
Yeah.
I'm
and
on 4
Farmers
dating sites. Okay,
Okay.
Name them all.
Hinge, Tinder.
Bumble and
Grindr.
and then the Facebook one.
There's a Facebook one.
There's a Facebook one. Yeah,
What's that one called?
Facebook.
Facebook.
I made a joke, and it was the actual thing. Funny.
But
Okay.
like on Hinge, I would say about 80% have something to do with hiking, whether it's a photo or a caption or
Okay.
what my likes are. It's always hiking, or
Okay, so
being
you
outside.
Travel.
Which I don't mind hiking.
I don't want to do it.
I'm not going hiking every single fucking weekend.
Yeah. Who's got time for that?
My
White
ex,
women
my ex did, yeah.
Ugh.
and Asians, because he just said his ex. So
Yeah, well, it's Tuesday. And I'm trying to edit, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going on a hike." I'm like, "Well, I need to work." She's like, "Well,
are these women getting banged on the hike? Is that what's happening? Is that why they like hiking so much? Are they getting banged?
Are trailheads the bathhouses of the 21st century?
I only had one girl that was into that."
But you liked hiking.
Yeah, she liked hiking. Yeah.
Yeah, so statistically speaking, I mean,
I mean, when you hike up a mountain, I don't have the energy for a quickie. That's for sure.
are you into public displays?
No. No. Exhibitionism is not
Exhibitionism, that's
on
the word,
my
isn't it?
list. Just because I got that word ready to go in the chamber doesn't mean I'm into it, okay? All right?
Don't look at my search history.
Don't look at my search history. Don't look at my history.
Yeah, search history.
Search history.
No, what you'll find
Yeah.
in Nashville, Cole, is you'll find you do have to be on the lookout for the horse ladies. I'll tell you that.
You got to watch out
The
for those.
hikers, that's going to be a little less noticeable.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
going to be wearing
You'll have to talk about
carrying their hiking poles.
Correct.
Yeah.
They're going to be wearing bedazzled jeans and a flannel, well, a tight shirt.
Tight shirt.
The ladies like to show off down in Nashville. They like to. It's pseudo. They get into like the I can show my tits here kind of thing. It's not Mardi Gras, but it's getting there.
Is it kind of like a ladies' Vegas? Is that what I'm
It's a ladies'
getting?
Vegas. That's what it is.
It's a lady Vegas.
Yes.
Good job, Nathan.
That's a
All
good
just-
one, yeah.
I'm just trying to understand because the idea. I'm like, okay, go have fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're like,
Cowboys and musicians and like you know women.
Yeah.
we know chicks. So
trust me, you and I know women.
no, we know.
Yeah, we know
exactly. Cole,
Cole?
he's learning. But
Yeah.
But the thing is that you will find first off,
I have
they're
notes.
gonna woo.
I have notes. They're
Well,
woo girls.
They're gonna woo.
Oh, there's a lot of wooing.
I think it's damn near 100% woo girls.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deal with that. But I mean, you can see the ring on the finger. It's not gonna be there, buddy. They're on a girls' trip. I mean, Nathan can attest.
I mean,
no,
I
my
c-
wife wore a wedding ring the whole entire time. I made her
I'm not-
video call me before every time she went out to show me.
Good.
Oh,
And as
wow.
well you should.
Wow.
Because we know ladies.
You know me. I can adapt to most situations. So
Cole Million.
I could
He's a Cole Million.
deal with.
But who is Cole?
No, Cole's not there. There's
He doesn't like horse women. He doesn't like girls that only talk about hiking. Other fad is girls that are way too into Halloween.
well. If
Okay.
we go down to Nashville around Halloween, that's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Sure.
So wait, so explain why don't you like women that are into Halloween, like too much into
Too
Halloween?
much into because it's dumb. Like
Can you define too much?
Like they wear stuff in June.
they basically start in September and
That's when spooky season begins. Yeah.
like a girl I used to date just goes overboard at her house. Like I saw a picture of all the movies that she has to watch before Halloween, and it basically it's part of her personality.
There's no rules here, guys.
and you can be into something that doesn't bother me, but it's just
When it's too much,
it's too much. Yeah.
I would say, if anything, it might be like a sign of arrested development, just being too into your childhood and childlike things.
Or something happened in their childhood.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy Halloween. I enjoy a good
Yeah.
spooky season, but I'm not decorating the house or anything.
What does Halloween rank on your favorite holidays?
Oh, jeez. Okay, so there's the assumption.
You're going Catholic holiday.
Well, yeah. Hey. No, I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite holiday?
No.
Ah.
I mean, I remember
Well,
saying,
he's dead inside.
like, telling my mother as a 10-year-old, I want to get married on Halloween and have all my guests show up in costumes.
And you were 12?
10.
10?
10.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like I thought that was a fun idea. I mean,
What did your mom say to that?
She's like, oh, that's fun. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. She was all about it.
See, I'd probably go Christmas.
Christmas is pretty
Christmas
cool.
is it's just fun, and I do enjoy the Christmas season, and that is the childhood thing that we were talking about
Yeah.
for sure. But then probably 4th of July.
Ooh,
and then
St. Patrick's Day.
then
I feel
probably
like
then probably St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I
a
just
good
like
Irish
Fourth.
boy.
I just like 4th of July because it's a whole weekend of barbecues and fireworks and
people shut down, like the business world.
Yeah.
shuts down.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's the same thing people like about Christmas. Is like everything is kind of not happening.
Sure.
No one's really working. Everyone that 2-week time period, leading up to Christmas. People have a lot.
Not
of
a
time
lot.
off.
Not a lot going on.
and then Thanksgiving and Easter is probably a tie, just because it's food based. That's all it is. It's just like I
one
get a
is
turkey.
celebrating the Christ dying and
That's
rising.
not
for
going
our
into. I'm
sins,
talking about
and,
good time. We're talking about
We're
good
talking about
times.
good times, bro.
Yeah,
Just talking
yeah.
about good- why-
What are you talking about? Jesus rising from the dead wasn't a good time? Come on, man.
My family has a tradition of it's
Do
obviously
you guys read the Bible?
it's turkey on Thanksgiving, obviously,
ham on Easter.
ham on Easter, and then roast beef on Christmas. Those are all
Fucking
solid.
roast beef on Christmas.
Those are all solid meals. So
I don't know if I've had really good roast beef like at home.
Well,
Like,
just Wedding Crash Cole's Christmas this year.
I'll have my
Is
mom
it-
have you, and yeah.
is it like
I'll
a?
have my mom have you. Sentences said by Cole for 1,000, Alex, please.
Is it kind of? Is it more like a like a beef roast itself, not like a pot roast situation?
No, it's veggies, potatoes, and
So like a pot roast.
pot roast. Yeah,
Okay, so it's a pot roast situation, not.
Not a roast beef situation?
Yeah, yeah. I don't
It's
know.
not a Hope Solo. Is that
It's
what you're
not-
saying?
yeah, that's what I'm
what
like.
you're getting
Just
at?
shaved roast beef. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Hey, I wouldn't put it past it.
Hey, roast beef sandwich on Christmas does sound pretty fucking good.
it falls apart, and there's always leftovers too. It falls apart.
Yeah.
And then the turkey and dressing leftovers.
Are you guys doing? Are you guys
from,
doing turkey and
God.
dressing
I
sandwiches
refuse.
out there?
No, I refuse. We will. I refuse
No,
to talk
it's
turkey and dressing.
no, Dyersville.
I'm just saying, I get a shit ton of leftovers, so
Yeah.
which is also because
It's you
I'm
need them.
a bachelor. That's how I survive.
Somebody needs to take care of Cole.
You probably don't have any food in your house. Here, you take this.
And a horse lady is going to be too busy with her horses too.
Oh, I gotta go make sure they get fed. Ugh.
What about me?
You're on your own, buddy. I'll tell you. You're on your own.
Anytime like a lady says I gotta go take care of something regarding the horse, what about me? Every single fucking time.
I can't eat a hot pocket again. I'm going to die.
The sodium levels. The sodium levels, Brenda. Oh.
So you really don't have a favorite holiday? Did you have a favorite Christmas? Did you have like a Christmas you're like,
and that's what Christmas is. It's just memories
Yeah,
and
I mean, a favorite Christmas?
here's the question.
Yeah.
Favorite Christmas, saddest Christmas.
Saddest Christmas is probably when my brother's wife stole my parents' checkbook and stole a bunch of money from my parents, and then they had to go and have the police come take the presents, in which my parents had to then rebuy presents for the children afterwards. That was freshman year. That was a super awkward Christmas.
That's an awkward Christmas.
what a stooge, Scrooge,
Yeah, no, it was a super that was
or a Grinch, whatever you want to call it.
literally that was my
It's
first
a meth Grinch is what it was.
my first Christmas, my first time home from college. Well, no, I mean I'd been home for a weekend. I spent a month. The longest after I went to college, the longest I spent at home was the month of Christmas break my freshman year. And after that, it was like I'd come home for like a week or two, and then that was it. That was a long fucking month. Living in Union County. Anyhow, anyway, my brother's
See, I shoestring Black Bloom stories. He is all about county talk. Like he will shoestring a
my
county-
brother's wife stole my parents' checkbook,
Yeah.
used it to buy all the Christmas presents, and my dad was like, "Hey, did you take some money out of the checking account?" That was like the first thing, like conversation, like my parents had in front of me that weekend, and I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." And then it was just like all of it unfolded, and of course they had to invite her to Christmas.
Oh, they invited her to Christmas.
To make they
It's
made
the
sure
Christian thing to do.
they made sure that she was invited to Christmas, and that we'll figure all this out later, and we'll get past this because they're good people.
That's pretty good and understanding. Really
That
turning
was-
the other cheek.
That was the worst Christmas.
That was the worst Christmas.
I don't know if I had a best Christmas. I don't know.
See, it's hard. That's why I asked the saddest Christmas and the
Yeah.
best Christmas, because the best Christmas, I mean, that's just a normal Christmas. I mean, I
Yeah.
remember getting an N64 was pretty
So that
fucking
was
for you.
rad.
that was for me was and this is funny because this is when I found out Santa Claus didn't exist.
Hey.
It was after Christmas. But I got
There's fucking kids listening right now.
I got a Super Nintendo.
Fucking kids listening right now. You fucking ruined Santa Claus for him? Fucking dick.
Jesus.
Got a Super Nintendo.
I don't care.
And
anymore.
I've been like begging my parents to give me a gaming system forever.
SNES, huh?
Yeah.
And then at my extended family's Christmas, I got games from like all my aunts and uncles.
Oh, they cared about you?
And so basically it was just like I got everything I wanted. Basically, I got like a ton of games and all that stuff. And then looked at the box like a few days after Christmas, and I'm like, Video Games Etc., which is a local video game chain.
Yeah.
And I also was suspicious about how my aunts and uncles knew I was getting a Super Nintendo from Santa.
Oh,
you saw the presents?
You
Yeah.
sussed it out that.
So it was the best
Santa
Christmas, and then until it was the worst.
Santa brought you
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
the
gotcha,
SNES,
gotcha.
and then you realized that
Everyone in my family, like later on
you
after
gotta,
Santa.
you got to think about that stuff.
No, they talked to Santa and they knew what you were getting. So
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
that works too.
Yeah.
I also had an Easter where one of my uncles called one of my other aunts the C-bomb, and that derailed the night.
Cameron?
Is that the word cunt? Is that what you're trying to
Yes,
say?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Just double checking.
Yeah. It's not another word.
Yeah. It's a beautiful word.
It's a
Cool.
beautiful word. Yeah. We got a lot of British listeners. So
And I didn't recall this,
You
but
stupid cunt.
apparently he also grabbed her by the neck, and my dad had to step in. Her husband didn't step in, but my dad did.
not on
Classic.
Not in my hometown.
So yeah, that was Grandma in tears.
That's a bad Christmas.
You got a lot of presents from your aunts and uncles, like in general?
Yeah, for the most part. Well, when I was little,
Yeah.
I think it stopped maybe around 12, 13.
You, Bobby?
I mean, we usually get like one, like for extended family, like one present exchange, like in our family. I come from a,
Yeah, I know.
my
Yeah, I
weird
know.
family.
Yeah, I know. I got nothing.
So I
Like it was like there was like $1 limit on anything.
on one side I had just two, like one aunt and one uncle. On the other side it was 7 kids. So
Yeah.
the godmother would give us a gift, or
That's-
godfather, or
that's-
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Or
that's
whatever.
how my wife's family does it, but
Yeah.
the godparent is the one that bestows gifts on their
Sure.
godchild.
Yeah.
and everyone else is off because there's
too many fucking
14,000
kids.
fucking kids.
Too many
you know,
kids.
kids running around. So no, but my family, we like aunt, uncle, one gift exchange per person, back and forth and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like the kids stuff. We don't have kids, so we like to spoil the nieces and nephews and my little brothers and stuff around.
Yeah.
Christmas time and stuff like that. So that's always fun. I like doing that.
I've completely stopped just because both my sister's kids have everything, and
I'm gonna do this thing this year with my
Little
little
bitch.
brothers because they're similar. They have everything. I'm going. I gave them Spam one year for Christmas.
Austin, Minnesota.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this would be fun, and they fucking loved it. Like they didn't eat the Spam, but they loved the idea.
Like
of getting
the idea
Spam.
of getting spam.
And so I've been toying around with this idea, and I think I'm going to do it this year.
Passive aggressive though.
A little passive aggressive. I'm going to give them a box full of garbage, just like rolled up papers and receipts and open boxes and stuff. But then hidden inside of the garbage will be gift cards that they can use to buy whatever they
right,
want.
and that's basically what I do now. Is just
I want them to look through garbage.
Yeah.
my niece got into photography, so had an extra camera and didn't give it to her because it was an expensive piece of, but I sold it to my sister super cheap and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that actually adds value to their life opposed to just crap that they forget about.
So you guys
after a
don't
week.
like my garbage idea? Is that what I'm gathering?
No, I love your garbage idea.
Okay.
There's something there. I can't quite put my finger on it.
I think they'll
Besides
enjoy
making children dig through garbage, there's something else there. I'm trying to understand.
So
yeah.
do you remember finding out that Santa Claus allegedly wasn't real?
No, it wasn't like some big aha moment. No,
It wasn't.
No,
I don't have an aha moment.
no,
either.
I don't have a big.
But a lot of
aha
people
moment.
do.
Yeah, my wife's was. I think she was in 5th grade.
Bitch was in 5th grade. What
She
the
was in
fuck?
5th grade, and there was a substitute teacher
Oh,
who was just like sitting there, like they're like talking about X, Y, and Z, and Santa Claus does this, and then she's like, and of course we all know Santa Claus doesn't exist, and just fucking move right the fuck.
I mean,
No.
that is the age where it's like, come on, you need to figure this the fuck out. But
Right. I have no idea with my children. I really I honestly I have no idea.
Well, I mean, you've obviously Santa Claus is a thing in your house.
Yes,
right?
Santa Claus is a thing, but where are they on the scale?
Right.
I'm pretty sure everybody maybe not my 10-year-old. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would say your 10-year-old probably doesn't know yet.
well, like Cole has an experience. Like that's when he realized that's and you hold.
I figured it out myself too.
Through the powers of deduction.
Were you sad? Like, I mean, I know you just got a bunch of Christmas gifts and
I
everything.
questioned God's existence at that moment, but
Well, I do think so. My in-law, I have a brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Who they're not doing Santa Claus. Like from their first kid,
Oh.
like they're not doing Santa Claus. So that makes Christmas really fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Because like the kid, and he's a talker. This little kid.
Yeah.
I think he's like 6 now, probably something like that. Anyway, he's a talker.
Yeah.
And he won't shut up about anything. I've heard them say like, remember, okay, so other people believe that Santa's real. Okay, so we have to pretend with them and everything.
That's fucking.
But the kid will be like, he totally would say like, oh, Santa's
not real.
And they just like ruin childhood.
Yeah,
for
that's a real dick move.
I don't know if it's a dick move.
It's
because I think it's a dick move to lie to your kid for 12 years.
It's not it's about having a magical experience. Like
get it. I literally get both sides.
allow your child to have a magical experience.
Yes.
And it's okay for a child to believe in magic for a certain period of time before the world fucking beats them down
But
to
magic
a
is still
pulp.
real. This goes back into our
so neither of you guys had like your parents actually sit down. And
No.
Yeah.
No, at one point I think I was in junior high. And my mom was like, and it's okay that just Santa wraps the presents and puts them under the tree this year, right? Yes, Mom. Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
Oh, you didn't even like.
I'm like 14,
So my oldest niece had to be sat down and told.
Oh,
because it was getting to the point where
You're turning 21 next year. We gotta talk to you real quick. Santa?
and she was super. My sister was super anxious about it. I'm like, you just gotta sit her down and just tell
rip
her.
that Band-Aid off, you know?
I can see both. I can see all sides of this argument.
Yeah.
Because I do like. I believe in magic. I like magic. We were talking about it last week.
Yeah.
You got to believe in that kind of stuff. If you don't, it'll never show up. But I also think like you are lying to your kid. I mean, it's it's not real, and again, different form of lies for sure. But
Sure.
I understand where my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming from. Although in this practice of there's probably 7 other kids that
It really complicates things.
And
that are devout.
But that's
about it.
the hard part about it is you're kind of handcuffing. Like the whole system is kind of handcuffing the people that don't want to lie to their kids because
Correct.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. Santa's fun.
It's-
Christmas is
it's
fun.
fun.
People
It's
like
fun.
Yeah. Santa, and you know what? I would love if Santa was real. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. But it's not a real
Yeah.
thing.
No, it's like
Sorry.
it's a fun thing. It's a magical thing, and it's something like it's not hurting them. Like if it gets ruined by assholes, if it's like, hey, you figured it out on your own. Like, did you feel like so heartbroken and like deceived by your parents?
Well, how old were you?
No, I was just sad. Like
Yeah.
like
Welcome to
and I
adulthood.
understood, and then like talk to like friends that knew. I didn't ruin it for anyone, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
you don't seem like a ruin it for
no,
other people, fella.
No,
And that's probably one of the nicer things I've ever said to you. So,
I was just sad and heartbroken, and
Yeah.
also a little greedy, worrying that Santa's
Now-
gone. Because I was the
now what?
youngest. I'm like,
Yeah.
did I screw over my older sisters? Or like, are we done with Christmas
Yeah.
do you
now?
guys still do Christmas gifts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
it's-
still do.
Yeah, so like I said, my mom just started taking quote unquote Santa gifts and just wrapping them ahead of time and putting them under the tree. Were Santa Claus presents wrapped in your house?
Yeah.
Say they were? Okay.
He never came.
And I enjoy that aspect
Yeah,
of it too.
my Santa Claus does not wrap presents. He just
So your mom was lazy, is what you're saying.
yeah. Well, she was just like, I'm not gonna make this woman get up in the middle of the night to go put presents out underneath the tree, just right willy nilly. No, it's just fine. It's like, no, it's fine, Mom. You can go ahead, and if you want to wrap those, and yes, I understand.
I'm
that-
not a fan of wrapping things. It gets put in the bag,
I'm not good at
or you get a
wrapping
box
things.
of garbage.
Well, and that's like my mom when I got the house. Mom's like, well, like, you need this. I could give you this for Christmas. And I'm like, oh, I still like getting presents.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm still a kid in that way.
Yeah.
Like,
But you're still a kid in many ways.
yeah.
No, now as an
I'm
adult,
not throwing stones in a glass house.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, don't buy me anything. Don't buy me. I don't need.
You're getting a passive aggressive gift for
No,
Christmas
no.
this year. Sorry,
The
that's
amount
what's
of like
happening.
presents I've gotten from my parents, it was just like, okay.
All right, another
Okay.
question, another
Yeah,
Christmas
all right,
question.
hit
It's
me.
the Christmas episode.
Who would have thought?
Who
Spooky
would-
time.
Exactly, spooky time. We're talking Christmas.
Who knows
Evergreen.
what's going to happen next?
Did you ever peek the gifts beforehand? Did you ever
Oh, yeah.
search around or anything like that?
I dare I say I was pretty good at it.
Yeah, there I sound pretty good.
And just not like peeking, like just shaking it and being like, oh, this is
Yeah.
this
You
is
know
what
Yeah.
this is. Yeah.
Were you hunting? Were you like going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a treasure hunt around the house? And trying to
Especially
find
like
shit?
the Super Nintendo cartridges that came in the cases
Very
that the
specific,
store.
yes.
Yeah, like
Where-
I could just tell. Like,
Where was your parents' hiding spot? Where they hide the gifts?
we had an attic. Yeah,
So they just put
Okay.
the shit up in the attic.
yeah, but like
Are they still hiding stuff in the attic?
well, she would also.
Is Anne Frank up there?
So my parents would do Santa gifts, and then they would do gifts from mom and dad because they didn't like
Yeah.
like
Muddying the waters.
They didn't want Santa to get all the credit.
exactly.
They
So
want, hey, we still did some shit.
and
Also,
also
cool shit too.
Also, my mom was big on like having that be part of the presentation of Christmas is presents under the tree.
The presentation of I know exactly what you mean. I got,
like,
my
there was-
dad gets very into stockings. I get it.
There was presents for probably a good 3 weeks before Christmas underneath the tree.
Oh,
wow.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Living under
Jeez.
the tree.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Gotcha.
that's dedication.
That is.
Well, I hire mine out.
Now,
so.
here, did you ever open the presents and have to rewrap them?
I
you
did.
ever?
I never did that.
I
I
never
also
did
I enjoyed the surprise. I did.
So I couldn't wait. So I
Yeah.
did this on multiple times. So I found my parents' hiding spot.
This speaks volumes about you, by the way.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
The deceitful nature of Bobby. Yeah.
He's impatient, is what I was going for. But
Oh. And he's a liar.
I'm good at it. I remember the first time. Again, a lot of presents you can tell what they are by the wrapping.
Yeah.
So there was clearly a VHS.
Yes.
That I was getting, and I was like, I hope this is Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls, the second Ace Ventura movie.
I got that for
So-
Easter one year.
I
Yes.
was like, oh, I hope this is When Nature Calls. I really, really hope it is. I really hope it is. So I snuck out middle of the night, went up under the tree. It's already under there. Presentation of Christmas. Gotcha. All right.
Yep. Glad you get it.
Yeah. Had to like CSI, like open it with like a razor,
Yeah.
with this tape.
Did
and
you
everything.
actually use a razor?
I did. Yeah. I was like,
Oh wow.
Jeez.
I was
Dedication.
Jeez.
and then you had to take out the Scotch tape, but you have to leave the Scotch tape because you have to read.
Yeah, you gotta- yeah.
So you have to really do this quite well, actually. Open it up from the underneath. Opened up the wrapping paper so
Yeah.
it could stay in. Saw that it was Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. I was like, yes, fucking yes. Put it back. Reapplied Scotch tape. Put it back. Then opened it up with shock and awe. And I was like, oh, yes.
So you could have been a surgeon and or an actor or an actor surgeon.
Sure. I did it
You,
again.
you should have been on ER, is what we're saying.
I did it again with Dancing with Wolves, and that was a two VHS one. That was at my grandparents' house.
Your grandparents gave you a copy of Dances with
Dancing with
Wolves.
Wolves, yeah.
Oh,
What a gift.
I don't
it
know.
was great. Well, I told you I was side with the Indians.
I don't
and the
know.
Cowboys
I don't
and-
know how I feel about that.
Oh, I love dancing. I still love it to this day. But as a
Yeah.
child, I really loved it, and I couldn't wait to see. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is Dancing with Wolves. Got to go down and do this Ace Ventura thing
It's
again.
a double- 'cause
It's
double
either that or
X.
Titanic. I don't know. It's one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
What year was this, by the
And
way?
if
I'm
you
just
would've
trying to
got
put this in
Titanic-
context of when Dances with Wolves came out.
I 93, something like
Okay,
that.
all right.
I don't remember exactly when I did it, but I remember doing it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it was fun.
Yeah.
And again, I still gave on the show. I gave the
You,
show.
you gave the show. Do you think that your parents believed it though?
Yeah, I think if they're listening to the podcast, they just found out now that I did it. Also found their hiding spot. It was in the closet, and
Top shelf.
the back of the closet. That's what I did. Also see. I think I saw. My dad got me a baseball training book one year for Christmas as well.
There's that passive aggressive.
And I found it, and no, it was helpful. I mean, it was like I was playing baseball, and I would like this book and everything. But it was the year I didn't go out for baseball. But anyway.
I read this book and I saw that my dad got me this book and I'm like, you know what? Fuck him.
No,
He
it
doesn't know
wasn't.
me.
No, I was now as a musician then, and was like, baseball, I love baseball, and I love playing baseball, but all my friends were not playing on the team anymore. And so now I'm just playing baseball with a bunch of, douchebags. And I don't like it. So that's why I stopped playing baseball.
What's the over-under on douchebags playing baseball? Like,
it's not golf level,
Yeah.
but it's close.
It's up there.
Yeah. It's probably the second douchiest sport to golf.
Okay.
Golf, I mean,
I feel like
Where's tennis in this?
I feel like you haven't been around enough hockey players.
oh, that's true, but I feel
Or
they are
lacrosse, quite frankly.
This is true. This is very valid. But I don't consider those real sports either. So,
Oh, what are you talking about? It's not chess.
well, there's no douche. Well, it might be douches.
Golf is a lot of douchebags. So.
Golf is number one.
'Kay.
With a bullet.
Okay. Done.
I would say I'll take lacrosse. Lacrosse is probably number 2.
Lacrosse is pretty bad.
And then what did you said? What was the sport you said?
Hockey.
They're so different. They're just like a different.
They're a different
And
animal.
Yeah, and that's.
I don't know if they are douches. I think they're just like a different breed of human being.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of the case.
Unless
yeah.
you can
And I
talk
don't know a lot
soccer,
of tennis
video games.
players.
From my experience, they are as bro can get, but
Hockey, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
hockey.
there's like a little bit of loyalty and less douchiness, I guess.
As
A
compared to-
little more broiness and less douchiness.
Well,
if that makes sense.
I think they're developed differently because they get sent away as children. If they're like
Ugh.
anywhere good at hockey, they get sent
away.
They get
They
sent
do,
away.
yeah.
Oh, and
it's
that's
another
soccer,
house.
That's soccer players too. Yeah.
And they
That's soccer
ironically
players?
like soccer as well. Hockey players, from my experience of hockey players, Kate and I, when we were on the road, we'd stay at this house in Colorado Springs. They were very nice, and they would put us up when we played Colorado Springs. They were also a hockey family, so they always would have randomly like 2 or 3 hockey players that would just like exist around the house, like they were part of the house. They weren't like interacting with you.
They
but
were
would,
just
like,
ghosts.
You'd be talking with the couple and
Yeah.
like having an interesting conversation, and they'd just come up and get a bologna sandwich out of the refrigerator and then just walk away. And like,
Yeah.
who's that person? Is that your son? No, he's a hockey player, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
their names are, and stuff. And they're just weird, different people because
Yeah.
they're just put in these incubators, basically.
Yeah, it's weird. The whole it's a USHL, that's the league here in town. They're like from 16 to 21.
Yeah.
Something like that. And-
Formative years.
yeah, and just and they're just living in Dubuque with random people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's weird.
And
this is weird.
Yeah, and we used to cover a lot of hockey. We did one of our shows that we do. Like there was, we profiled one of the hockey players.
Yeah.
He was from somewhere over in Europe, but
Yeah.
very limited English. But God, did he know the F word? He was like fuck, no. And it was like casual conversation. I think he knew 100 words, but fuck was one of
Fuck
them.
was one of them. I'll go and use that as my comma. Thanks.
But I remember like overhearing a conversation with a hockey player after a game whose parents came to see the game.
Oh.
And they were talking, and it was like they're fucking strangers. Like it was so uncomfortable because they're not used to their son. They don't
Yeah.
see their son, and he doesn't see his parents.
Yeah.
And so they're like, good game. And so and he's like, thanks, yeah, thanks. And he's like, so you wanna like go to Applebee's or what's your
Yeah.
where you want? He's like, yeah, that's fine. It's like that's the conversation
Ugh.
with their parent they haven't seen,
Yeah.
in a year or sometime.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I don't think they're douches. I just think they're a
and
different
that's
breed.
They're just broken people.
Soccer player,
Broken people.
soccer players, especially like in Europe, they like sign kids at like 12 to 14 years old.
Sure.
And I don't know if they like do the same kind of thing. I think they just get sent to literally like a camp
Yeah.
and they
just-
live
that's
in
what they do.
dorms and yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
baseball players they don't do that. They're just
No, they just do the traveling team thing.
which is where the douchedom kind of.
Well, 'cause, hey,
Gross.
listen, if you're in like a traveling team, that's fucking money. It's money.
There's a lot of money. There's a lot of money.
I might one up here. Parents of baseball players might be the douchiest of the entire sports culture.
I think soccer parents might be up there too, but
I don't interact with a lot of soccer parents. I've had to stand next to a lot of track and field parents. They might be the most oblivious, in my experience. It's like anytime I'm running camera, like I'm covering an event, and then it's like some asshole has to stand directly next to me. Happened yesterday, covering a volleyball game.
I mean, that
I'm like,
happens to me all the time.
And I'm like,
in
just
every sport.
why do
but-
you got to be right here, right next to me? Just drives me nuts. Most oblivious. That's what I feel about track and field.
That's just your own one thing that you take away from. Yeah. No, come on.
I don't interact with the soccer. They're all the way over there.
Okay,
so
but like,
Can we get back to turkey and dressing sandwiches, please?
You grew up playing baseball.
I grew up playing baseball.
And were you on any traveling teams?
Yes. They were not the traveling teams that we see now.
Today's traveling teams.
Yes. I did have aspirations. I did want to play in the Little League World Series.
And then, like, growing up playing baseball as well, I was terrible. But and then going to watch my nieces and nephews go to sports, especially baseball, it's like arguing with the umpires, drinking beer, being as obnoxious as humanly possible. Their kid can do no wrong, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't stand that.
Like, honestly, I remember playing. Like, we did not have that stuff. Like, the parents were defaulting to the coaches. They defaulted to the umpire. If anything, the kids were to blame. And that's why they got mad, is because the kid wasn't performing.
Hey, can you not fuck up?
Yeah.
I'm paying good money. Please don't fuck up.
Johnny, figure it the fuck out. Let's go.
Let's go. Just turn 2. Just turn 2.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
It's
I
not
mean, it's
hard.
a very difficult game, but it's not that hard.
It's not that hard, really. No, like arguing with like referees and umpires and shit, that just drives me nuts. I can't stand that.
One of my favorite moments of my dad. He was a coach of mine when I was playing baseball. So we do these tournaments. So we do these like weekend long tournaments where we play 5, 6, 7 games on a weekend, and it got pretty heated during one game, and one of the umps made a bad call and everything, and it was after everyone had left because he was the head coach. So everyone had left. It was me, it was my stepmom, and then my dad, and the umpire that made the fucking call.
Yeah.
And so we're packing up and everything, like walking out in the empty parking lot, just our car there.
Yeah.
And the ref is there, or the ump's there, and he said something to my dad, and then my dad was like, well, we wouldn't have done that unless you blew that fucking call, shit like that. And then they started getting like into it, like, just a back and forth. And I was like, yeah, get him. Yes, he was wrong, blah, 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 blah. And I was so proud of my dad. It's one of his worst memories. He hates it. But, but I was like,
I hate when I became unhinged and just fucking accosted some fucking volunteer. Some guy getting paid $20 a game.
Well, no, but I do specifically remember the ump started it. Like, because my dad was pissed. My dad was pissed. But like he was like keeping it together. The ump said something to him in the parking lot.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. And that's what, because I distinctly remember him saying, well, we wouldn't have done that unless you made that fucking call, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, get him. Go.
Yeah. Like,
no, don't fucking bring that shit up.
Like umpiring in high school, like having to throw parents out of games was absolutely absurd.
That's fucking dumb.
I actually coached So we had to do service hours our senior year because we went to a Catholic high school, and we're
not because you got popped for
all this fucking Catholic talk.
Me and my buddy were like, "Hey, let's just go coach 3rd grade basketball at the rec center."
Okay.
So like we'd have to go
2 minutes.
We'd have to go to a practice and a game a week, so it was really fucking easy.
Yeah.
But I made up a system where I played every kid the same amount of minutes.
Sure. At that
regardless of skin color.
At that point,
it's 3rd grade
it was
freaking
Dyersville,
basketball,
Bobby.
and I got.
That's why the joke's funny.
Some kids were clearly better. I got chewed out by their parents all the time because
you got to get them more playtime.
Blah blah blah. And then the last game of the year,
not the NBA unless he plays this game.
Last game of the year, they wanted to raise it to 10 feet. They've been playing at 8 feet the entire season, and
I hate when bitches do that.
A bunch of kids never have played 10 feet before,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. And I'm a junior in high school, just getting my ass chewed by some dad that should be fucking coaching his own fucking team.
He doesn't have time. He doesn't have time for that.
Yeah.
No, that's fucking just laying into fucking volunteer coaches.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
I didn't have it. Well, I taught baseball through the city for 3 years, and I never had a bad interaction with a parent. It was basically babysitting, but
Yeah,
Sure.
that's all we were doing too.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
Well,
this
except
is
for-
kids learning. Like,
Except for Timothy, that kid was gonna go all pro.
Yeah, well, there was kids that were on traveling teams, and there was kids that had no business being on the basketball court.
so we had different levels of baseball. So we did t-ball, which was like the little kids,
Yeah.
and we did like the the whatever the next
Pony
pony
league
thing, and they were kind of like still just herding or parade of cats kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there was the next level, like we call it like A ball or something like
Yeah.
that, where it's like
Coach
kids
pitch?
no, kids pitching. So
Okay.
then we get to that point. Like, the coach pitch was kind of like the middle, but these kids were not good enough to be on the independent league or the other league in town, or definitely on a traveling team.
Yeah.
It was a bad news bear situation with no talent. So,
Yeah.
But I liked the kids a lot. They were fun. They wanted to be there, which was cool.
Yeah.
They just physically couldn't play baseball. One kid had 2 shin guards, like medical shin guards, on his legs, just because like he needs them for stability because his bones are weak, you know. But little got glasses,
Weak bones, glasses.
yes, yeah. Oversized glove, you know. But
It's like the kid from Little Giants that had every ailment known to man.
Exactly. So this kid, so we didn't have enough kids to play a game. So we could just do like scrimmages. So the other coach and I, we'd always have to like be in the game. So we would do the pitching and stuff like that, and we'd have to hit because you got to keep the kids going. I think it was like 9 kids total, so we could be the other 2 on the team. And but the thing was that we would hit opposite hand, right? So I'm left-handed.
That's trouble for you.
That's trouble for me, right? So I'm a switch hitter.
So you took out a kid, is what you're saying, with the
Well,
line
I'm getting
drive.
There, Cole. I'm getting there. So I'm batting left-handed. I'm predominantly right-handed. That's what I grew up playing, but I can hit left-handed. And this kid is playing first base, and I'm not taking a full swing at all. Like I am just
Nice little
I
poke.
bunt a lot down third baseline and shit like that. To, work on fundamentals. Work on strategy, stuff like that. But this kid's playing.
These kids
first
don't
base.
need that.
No, they're not.
Is this the kid with the shin guards?
This is the kid with the shin
Oh
guards.
no! Oh no!
Playing first base, right? He's playing first base. The other coach throws the ball, and I just take a little swing. But with these damn aluminum bats, man, you can still
You
rope
can
'em.
just put it out there, and it'll just bounce off.
I hit a line drive just right at this kid. It is like out of a movie. It was slow motion. He's there. He's frozen. It's coming right at him. And I'm like, I'm going to kill this kid. Holy shit. He doesn't have his glove up at all. It just sails right over his head. Just barely missing him. I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh, my God. I almost killed this kid. Because he didn't have fundamentals. Got to get your glove up, bro.
You might have actually killed him, though. That's the crazy part.
If it would have hit him right in the face, I would have broke his nose for damn sure.
Yeah, his skull was just pretty much mush. It just go right through.
His weak bone skull, yeah.
Little Timmy's got even more problems now. Oh no!
I was like, that's when I started butting down the third baseline a lot. I was like, I can't kill a kid. That'll really reflect poorly. I think the parent will get mad.
That's when you're gonna get yelled at.
The parent comes in like, his brain was the only thing he had. And you took it from him.
You took it from him.
Oh, jeez. You robbed me of my child. It's weak bones.
Yeah. There was another one. Wasn't as funny of a story, but it was another, like, I just want to kind of brag about how far I hit this fucking baseball. This one kid was playing right field, right? And another similar situation, less shin guards.
I played right field.
Huh?
That tracks.
That tracks. So I hit this monster. It's just beautiful, beautiful baseball just soaring through the air.
Yeah.
And this kid just is like, we've taught you how to catch a baseball. Like that's what a lot of what we do.
2 hands underneath
it, then sit there and then get it. All right, and then don't run wildly with your hands up, all the way back. This kid that's what he did. He probably did it for like 10 yards. Probably he just ran backwards with his hands wildly up, and then it trips over himself and he falls backwards. And so I had an inside the park home run. It was pretty cool. So pretty dope.
A lot of my baseball was my parents always,
backwards with your hands up.
my parents always bring this up,
flailing.
like especially when I was really little. I would just be out in the outfield like picking grass,
Picking dandelions.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people.
and like killing bugs and stuff. And then when I was in the infield, I would just be like playing with the sand and not paying attention.
Playing baseball is a lot like working at a restaurant. Like if you give a shit, you can go places, but if you don't, you're just gonna play with dandelions.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me.
You didn't like it.
No.
I remember there was a kid, the first year I played. It's down in Florida. This isn't a Black Bloom story,
Okay, good.
but there was
Still managed to pepper it in.
still
though.
peppered it in there.
Right.
It's a reverse Black Bloom story. It's pre-Black Bloom.
Okay, yeah.
PPP?
I'm trying to like figure out what a
Reverse Black Bloom.
reverse black bloom is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's highly sexual.
Ah!
No, there was just a pizza box in the outfield, and like I was the only one that gave a shit in playing baseball. So I was the entire outfield. Like the left fielder and the right fielder were just playing with this fucking Little Caesars pizza box. Like making a game within the game of baseball.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, they're hitting balls at us. We should probably do this. And they're just like throwing a pizza box back and forth. They didn't go anywhere.
Oh.
Did you ever play with dandelions in baseball?
Oh yeah. Shit yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean T-ball.
That's all you cared about.
Yeah.
You don't have a love of the game.
No. I mean, I played it from first grade through senior year of high school, but
You
no,
didn't love the
I
game.
don't love that fucking
Did you
game.
play douchebags?
No, I mean the same kids I played in every other sport.
Were you good?
Well, I take that back.
Was the team good?
No, we were not good.
Lack of douchebags.
What did you play? You played varsity baseball?
I played varsity baseball. I was outfield. Yeah,
He was right fielder.
What
I
was,
started right field. And,
what was your batting average your senior year?
oh,
135, you know.
no, for a while there. I mean, I was hovering around like 280, something like that.
Look at this natural athlete we got
He's
on the
throwing
podcast.
a random number out from 25 years ago. I
I don't fucking know.
If
No,
you
I don't
batted, if you
fucking
batted
know.
280
It
in
was the
varsity
town of
baseball,
Afton. I don't think they were
Yeah.
keeping batting stats.
Well, man, no, I
No.
don't fucking know. But I mean, listen. At one point, I was. Like
Did you ever hit a
my
home run?
Sophomore, no, absolutely not. There
Where
wasn't a lot of home runs.
where did you?
Not a lot of
where were you
dingers.
in the order? That's-
At one point, I was like third as
Mm.
a pinch hitter.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Well, no, like excuse me, DH.
Oh, okay.
As a
Gotcha.
DH, and then
Thank you
other than that, I was like sixth, seventh.
Okay.
You know, with
That tracks.
my busted ankle, I was like ninth.
Well, sometimes you need another number two. Or
Yeah.
another number one.
Yeah, I was like, at one point, like I severely like busted my ankle, sprained it real bad. I had to set out like a game, and then it was like
Gotta get back out.
they're like,
There's only 9 kids on the team.
we need somebody there.
Yeah.
Can you? I'm like, so like limping out to fucking right field with.
Did you call your shot then? It was
No,
like natural situation?
This was a
just-
real Kurt Gibson.
Kurt Gibson.
Yeah, no. So I just
I
like,
went 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout.
yeah. No, I was. It was fine. I mean, like. Yeah.
And there it is, catchphrase.
I mean, I made it. Like,
There
I
it
made
is.
it through. It was fucking awful though. Like,
TM. Did you ever pitch at all?
no, never pitched.
Okay.
Never pitched.
Did you pitch? Cole?
I wanted to pitch, but no, they didn't really see.
God bless this left arm with a rocket, so,
I thought
being
about
the-
it for literally half a minute, like one summer. It was like my brother who barely played baseball was like,
Mm-hmm.
"This is how you pitch." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I never.
Well, and that was like I needed to play infield. I sucked in the outfield, and I never got to. So, like, I played second
Yeah.
base for like a whole season,
It's
and I was good
track
at
second baseman.
I was
I wanted to play second base.
I was a good second baseman, but the next year I was just like outfield every game, and I'm like, all right, I'm done with this game.
Yeah. Well, I love the outfield. I was.
How many
pitcher-
diving catches? You do some diving
Oh,
catches?
I love diving catches.
Yeah,
you know
I like,
me.
I like a good diving catch. Also, like for me, like someone who's like made diving catches, I'm like anytime I'm watching baseball and it's like, fucking dive for it, man. Just fucking go.
It looks cool.
It's just fucking. What's the worst that can happen? Like your backups.
It gets behind you, and it's a triple instead of a single.
That's true. It's not good fundamentals. I'll tell you that.
Well, no, like as compared to like
This guy's
no,
going
I
for
mean,
style points.
No, that's where your fucking center fielder comes in, and he should be right behind you.
Yeah, if
and-
you hit a roper down the line and you dive for it and it gets into the corner, that's a triple or inside the Parker instead of a single.
Yeah, jeez, look at Cole with the baseball talk coming hard.
I know.
Yeah.
Dare I say, I think I'm stating the obvious, but
You are stating the
Well,
obvious.
no, I mean, I'm not saying that that's the case, but there's so many more times where like it is hit the like middle left, middle right, and it's just like they're not trying. What
are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
I'm talking about between MLB, between high
No.
school.
No,
No.
you're completely off base.
Let me tell you stories about me pitching.
No, come on, just
I
make
was
that
left-
diving catch.
So I was left-handed. I am left-handed still, but
No,
I
thought you quit.
Yeah, no,
I think I
still like
cured
it.
of that.
I still like it. No, we are the most depressed people in the world, though. But just saying,
Somebody's got to say something about that.
someone's got to say it. I'm going to stand for. I want left-handed rights. Okay, just gonna let that breathe for a little bit. All right, and. No, but I wanted to pitch. I loved Tom Glavine growing up. He's Brave. He's an Atlanta Brave baseball player, pitcher.
Oh, I was gonna say, should I care about this person?
Yeah, I mean, you should. He's a nice Canadian. He likes hockey.
Okay, that's
Okay.
not helping.
Pretty good
anything.
golfer,
So okay. Until you get to the golf part, you're just like a Canadian.
Gotcha.
He's nice. He likes hockey.
Yeah.
So Canadian.
Canadian, yeah.
Okay.
He's a big fan of SCTV and stuff and Kids in the Hall. Just other Canadian shit.
This other Canadian shit.
That's the name of the album, Canadian Shit.
Tim Hortons,
Tim Hortons loves it. But I wanted to pitch, but I didn't know how to pitch. But I was left-handed, and the coach was like, "Yeah, you're on the team. Yep, you're in the starting rotation." Like, so I didn't know how to pitch at all. Like, I I came in the first game I ever pitched.
Yeah.
I was, it was like the first year that kids could pitch, you
Yeah.
know? And so I'm left-handed. I come in there. I'm throwing balls 10, 15 feet above the kid's head.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside, to say the least, right?
Yeah.
But then I'd pepper one in a
Yeah.
strike. And these kids were so terrified of getting hit. I think I struck out like 7 kids that game just from being so inaccurate and wild.
Yeah.
Where I'd throw them, or I'd throw behind them, and I'd throw it anywhere close to the plate, and they were so terrified of getting hit that they were just swinging at everything just to get it out. I'm like, pretty good strategy.
I don't know if that's a really good strategy.
No, it didn't work. I didn't do it. After that, I learned how to pitch and stuff.
Oh, you
so-
learned how to pitch?
Yeah, I started working on it and doing that. But the first time it was like, I think I had
How many
10
balks?
10 wild pitches, and 7 strikeouts or something like that.
Yeah.
Just the threat of hitting children is
That's
pretty
what I,
effective.
That's what I live for.
Get off my plate. That's what I said.
I love it.
See, he gets it. And at the end of the day,
This could be a podcast.
hey everyone, thanks so much for listening. We appreciate it. Let us know what your favorite holiday is and when you found out Santa Claus allegedly isn't real. That'd be cool. We can start maybe a campaign or something.
Some kind of campaign. I don't know what the campaign would be for, but I would campaign for you to subscribe and like
Yes.
us. Especially, we're on the old TikToks now, and we're on YouTube's as well. So watch the whole full video podcast there.
And believe.